It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. And on tap tonight, it's the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Sacramento Kings. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And I know this is a matchup, Greg, that gets the purists revved up. These are two of the best passing teams in the league.
And that translates to two of the smartest teams in the league. Both squads like to spread the touches and keep everyone involved on offense.
Now here is Harris. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Maybe with it. Outside Jackson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Now here is Harris. Nowitzki, the pass to Marion. 6 to shoot. Nowitzki with the screen on Bibby. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Basket counts.
On the pick and roll, Nowitzki uses his size so well, disrupting the D and getting himself into shooting position.
Bibby against Harris. Bibby with the bucket.
Losing him with the bounce. Those moves take years to perfect. He's put a lot of time into his craft.
Now here is Harris. Last game we saw him score 14. Nowitzki outside. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Nowitzki's got 5 now.
And few big men can shoot it like Nowitzki.
Harris against Bibby. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And this is a team making history with every single win. They're coming into this game with 30 consecutive victories. That's right, 30.
Guys, I tell you what, they're playing some of the best basketball that I've ever seen. I mean, they look virtually unbeatable. The key now is they continue to try to strive for consistency, to be ready to handle whenever the next loss does come up. That's going to be the key, bouncing back when they do have somebody in this streak.
Here is Bibby. After Dirk Nowitzki's bucket, tries the spin move. No good off the spin. Mavericks leading by 6. Here's Harris. Out to Marion. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Nowitzki outside, and it's Marion in the corner. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Bibby against Harris. Goes back up. Good. Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against Memphis. Timeout is called, first of the game for Sacramento. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Andrew Bogut checked in for Podkolzin. Villanueva comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. George is checked in for Marion. And it's Ellis in for Devin Harris. Outside Jackson. Bibby against Ellis. Bibby passes to Weber. over Villanueva. And Chris Webber with the bucket on the assist by Bibby.
And that mid-range J of Webber, fantastic at scoring from that area of the floor.
Bogut with the screen on Bibby. Here's Ellis, and it's Monte Ellis with the finish.
And running the pick and roll is such a huge part of the NBA. Nice execution there.
The Kings trail by 8. Here's Bibby. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Celtics in Boston.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Now, here is Stojakovic. Just 5 on the clock. Roy from outside. Rebound Bogut. Mavericks leading by 8. Nobody near Stevenson. Buries it from three-point range. Stevenson's got a couple of threes now in the first for Dallas. For Sacramento, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Lob pass to George. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
And so here's Sacramento. The Mavericks making the shot. Bibby for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Bibby's got his second bucket tonight.
If you don't want to get burned from behind the arc, you've got to chase Bibby off the three-point line.
Now we're surveying the D. To the paint, here's Bogut, and Bogut slams it in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Bibby, following the score by Dallas. Jackson up top. Back to Bibby. Pass to Webber. Down low, Jackson. A shot off that time. Nice D from Bogut. Mavericks leading by 12. Ellis outside. Bogut with a screen on Bibby. Well, we're far enough into the season now, Clark, to hit this point. Tell me your thoughts about how the rookies have fared so far this season.
You know, you hear so much talk, Kevin, about the rookie wall, and it's real. I mean, it's a legitimate deal. The season is long, and the competition level of the NBA is like nothing these young players have seen in their first year in the league. So these guys are being pushed, they're getting tested, and it's hard. It's really hard, physically, mentally, and emotionally. But the key is to stay in the game, pass the test, learn from it, and improve as you move through the season.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. A different look for Dallas. Wang, he's checked in for Nowitzki, and Harris subbed in for Monte Ellis. Mavericks on D. They lead by 14. For 3, Bibby, and it's Bradley with the rebound. And it's Harris with the ball for Dallas. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with a win.
And the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
And Harris drops them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Bibby going inside. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in. Bibby's got his third basket of the night.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Here's Bradley, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here is Bibby. He has 7. Pass to Webber. Jackson with it. guarded by Bradley. Count that one. Jackson's got his second bucket.
And they'll take that all day. That's a high percentage look.
Bradley is screen on Bibby.
And Harris does a really good job using his quickness to his advantage. And he's got plenty of that quickness. Creative guard, plays with an edge, too.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Podkolzin's checked in for Dallas. Leitner's checked in for Sacramento. Buckner comes in for Weber. Here's Harris. Drops in the breakaway layup. Harris has got 8 points.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Strickland. No scoring in this one. Pass to Bibby for the 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And here is Harris. 8 points for him. Here he goes. And he banks in the layup. 10 points for him.
Yeah, that's just straightforward basketball from Harris. Driving to the hoop with purpose and not letting anyone, or anything for that matter, slow him down.
Here's Strickland. 9 points last game out. To the inside. Stojakovic, the pass to Leitner. 5 on the clock. Here's Buckner. Got a hand on it.
Great defensive play. Marion is one of those guys you never want guarded.
Marion, a screen on Bibby. Harris passes to Marion. Harris against Bibby. Inside. It's deflected. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. That's good, and it's Marion with the assist.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now, here is Bibby. 7 points in the game. Pass to Stojakovic. Shot clock at 6. Driving to the basket. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Stojakovic so hard to defend because he's got a great touch and a huge frame.
And he knocks down the first one. A different look for Dallas. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Wang. Steve Novak comes in for Sean Marion. And Barea subbed in for Harris. And a change for Sacramento. Weber's checked in. Now here's Barea. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Buckner's checked in for Stojakovic. Mavericks leading by 20. Now Barea. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Villanueva with the bucket.
And he created that opening with the pick and roll.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Weber outside. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Comfortable operating close inside. Weber sizing up the defense there and understands how to finish.
Now here's Barea. Bell with a screen on Bibby. Into the lane. Barea, no good. And there's a whistle that goes on Raja Bell. That is his first foul of the game. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And the Kings also making a change. Ward, he's checked in for Mike Bibby. Here's Ward. Pass to Buckner. The 3. Podkolzin with the rebound. Barea looking over the floor. Nowitzki sets a screen for Barea. Here is Novak. drains the three-pointer.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And it's Strickland missing.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
And for three, Bell. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got 3 assists in the game. The Kings shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Here's Ward, guarded by Barea. Pass to Leitner, 16 feet away, and the rebound goes to Nowitzki.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Barea. Hasn't made one yet. J.J. Redick's checked in for Dallas. Ellis comes in for Barea. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Ward. Pass to Weber. From the baseline. It's hauled in by Nowitzki.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
That one drops for him.
Boy, he could have taken it himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
He gets it up, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Ellis dishes to Bogut, and finished off by Bogut.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Here's Buckner. Still yet to score. Pass to Ward. Here's Leitner. Hits it from three-point range.
And almost 7 feet tall. Leitner, one of the better shooters for a big man.
Ellis right side. And there's Bogut on the assist from Monte Ellis. Ellis has got 5 assists tonight.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish was right on time.
Here's Strickland. Here's Buckner. Ball stolen. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it. The fast break chance. Offensive rebound. Jacks up a 3. That shot off the mark. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Ward, and it's sent back by Bogut. Ellis against Weber. Ellis kicks to Bogut. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Here's Strickland, covered by Redick. Here's Weber. Nice D from Bogut.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Bogut sets a screen for Ellis, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. We take a look at the Mavericks. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, Sacramento, not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses. Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Podkolzin's checked in for Bogut. Nowitzki comes in for Wang. And it's Stevenson in for J.J. Redick. Now, here's Roy. He's coming off a 10-point game against Boston. It's blocked.
Showing his defense can speak for itself. Tremendous block.
And Zoelis will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Here's Nowitzki. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got his 6th assist on the night. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Bradley's checked in for Podkolzin. Marion comes in for Steve Novak. And Harris subbed in for Monte Ellis. Bibby checked in for Sacramento. Now here's Roy. Nothing on the board. Grabber outside. Back to Bibby. Shot clock at 5. And the rejection by Bradley. And here's Stevenson for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Stevenson's got 9.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Now here is Harris. Brandon Roy unable to get his shot to go. Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Sacramento making a switch here. Baker's checked in.
Kings, number 32, Vin Baker.
Shot to stop the run. Bradley with some nice D.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Marion. Still without a basket. Outside Roy. Pass to Bibby. Grabber outside. 6 on the shot clock. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Marion. Bibby against Harris. Nowitzki with the screen on Bibby. And the basket by Harris. 14 points for him.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, here is Bibby. He has 7. Launches a 3. Drills it from outside.
Mike Bibby.
Bibby's got 10 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Harris. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. A different look for Dallas. Bogut comes in for Bradley. And Villanueva is subbed in for Nowitzki. Weber against Villanueva. 6 to shoot. Weber, the pass to Bibby. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Bell comes in for Deshaun Stevenson. And it's Ellis in for Harris. The Kings also at the sub. vs Stojakovic, he's checked in for Weber.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Ellis. The teardrop falls in.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Sacramento's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Bibby passes to Stojakovic. Back to Bibby. Clock at 6. Launches it. It's hauled in by Bogut. Bogut's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ellis outside. To the middle. And Andrew Bogut, the bucket on the assist by Ellis. 10 points for Bogut.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now the Mavericks moving it up. Three-pointer, Bell. Back to Ellis. Pass to Bogut. Out to Marion. Ellis outside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Sacramento ball.
Mavericks making a switch here. Podkolzin's checked in.
Number 24. Pavel Podkolzin.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Bibby against Ellis. Now, here is Bibby. Pass to Strickland. Just 5 on the clock. Over Bell. Second shot opportunity. Baker with the bucket.
Boy, Ben Baker really is a problem for the defense when he's locked in. I mean, solid at hitting the glass and does a good job on the offensive boards.
Now here's Ellis. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Memphis.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
The Kings shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Outside Roy to the inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And just under 7 feet, Ben Baker is a real presence in the paint. He's good at aggressively going for buckets and stopping his opponents from getting to the boards.
A different look for Dallas. Nowitzki's checked in for Villanueva. And Barea subbed in for Monte Ellis. And the Kings also making a change. Leitner's checked in. Now here's Barea. Scoreless thus far. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Kings. Bibby with it. That's tipped.
Terrific job by him to get ideal positioning on defense there. What a block.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Barea. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Beyond the arc. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Nowitzki's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, he's always ready to shoot the basketball, Dirk Nowitzki. I mean, as soon as he catches the pass, he's locked and loaded and ready to go. Great confidence in his stroke.
Bibby with the bucket.
He could have walked to the basket.
And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Nowitzki with the screen on Bibby. Here's Barea. Here's Nowitzki. It's hauled in by the Kings. Leitner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside, here's Baker. And that's good off the glass that time. Baker's got 6 points.
Fantastic work from the big fella inside. Baker's teammates know he can do damage in there.
Here's Barea. Here's Nowitzki. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Outstanding execution in the pick and roll, capped off by his terrific pass.
Now, here is Bibby. 12 points for him. There's 1:47 left in the second quarter. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Dallas. Nowitzki's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Nowitzki a screen. Barea the pass to Nowitzki. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, and you know, Nowitzki heats up quickly. Once he finds that rhythm, the defense knows they're in trouble, in for a long game.
Barea against Bibby. Outside Stojakovic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And getting physical inside and getting to the line, that's the attitude they want him to have.
He's off on the first.
You know, Leitner doesn't really have a bulky frame for a big guy, but he's still a solid interior scorer. Plus, he's got the skill and ability to beat you on the perimeter, too.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Bradley's checked in for Podkolzin. Villanueva comes in for Nowitzki. And Harris subbed in for Barea. Here's Harris, down low. Bradley, good. And Harris gets the assist. Bradley's got his second basket.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Should go for a different look here. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Bradley. Wang comes in for Charlie Villanueva. George is checked in for Marion. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Raja Bell. Jackson, he's checked in for the Kings. Pass to Stojakovic. Jackson with the screen. Here's Leitner. Shot clock at 6. Stojakovic with it. Takes a 3. Cans it from downtown. Stojakovic has got 5.
And there's that dead-eye shooting of Stojakovic, especially potent from outside the arc.
Bogut with a screen on Bibby. Harris with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And finished off by Bogut.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
29 seconds left to play in the first half. Bibby against Harris. Now, here is Bibby. Guarded closely. Jackson with the screen. Outside Stojakovic. Sinks the three-pointer. 8 points for him.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the half. Villanueva with a screen on Bibby. Harris inside the line. Ooh, Dirk Nowitzki has been leading the charge for Dallas. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And it's time for an injury report.
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with Sacramento's head athletic trainer, and unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. It's amazing he's good to come back into the game. In fact, Kevin, he's already back in the game.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Now here is Harris. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
I imagine they'll keep going to him. He's been solid offensively.
Weber with a screen on Harris. Pass to Stojakovic. Offensive rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A walking bucket. Weber keeping the defender on a string.
First trip to the line for him here.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Weber.
You know, he's somebody his guys like playing with because he does whatever is necessary to win.
Bradley's checked in for Dallas. Nowitzki comes in for Charlie Villanueva. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Harris looking it over. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Well, that was Dirk Nowitzki getting in the way of the defense right there. Well done.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Nowitzki with the screen on Bibby. Harris drives in. Nowitzki. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Sacramento with the ball. And stolen by Harris. And here comes Harris leading the fast break from the arc. It's hauled in by the Kings. Stojakovic with it. George picks him up. Shots good by Stojakovic.
Great effort offensively. That bucket was well deserved.
Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Harris. Nowitzki kicks to Stevenson. And here's George. The second chance effort. Rebounded by Jackson. Weber in the post. Guarded by Bradley. Here's Harris. The shot from the low post is good. Harris has got 6 points in the quarter.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
And the foul on Mike Bibby. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Marion, he's checked in for George. Bell comes in for Deshaun Stevenson. And Barea subbed in for Harris. Now, here is Bell. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game.
Boy, the defense totally took the bait there. And then he crashes right into him and is able to get fouled.
The Mavericks have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. And the Mavericks with some changes. Bogut comes in for Bradley. And Villanueva is subbed in for Dirk Nowitzki. Now Bibby. He's got 12. Pass to Roy. Up top, Weber. Plenty of space. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Weber's got 8.
Good pass by Roy. Very cerebral. He makes great decisions with the ball.
Bibby against Barea. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Mike Bibby.
And sometimes you catch the defender leaning. Looks like that's what happened on that sequence.
And so he makes both from the line. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Strickland. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's Jackson, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Jackson. And some changes here for the Mavericks. J.J. Redick's checked in for Bell. And Tellis in for J.J. Barea. Redick with it. He's picked up by Roy. Villanueva dishes to Bogut. Pass to Redick. Ellis against Stojakovic. 6 on the shot clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
What a player. His attitude and confidence, infectious.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Here's Strickland trying to find Weber. He's got it now. Shoots from the right block. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Ellis outside. Banked in off the glass. Ellis has got his third bucket of the night.
Got to convert those chances in tight.
Stolen by Ellis. With the drive. Redick for three. Oh, and he almost had a four-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Fourth team foul.
It's on Brandon Roy.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
Wang, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Steve Novak comes in for Sean Marion. And the second free throw, good. Podkolzin's checked in for Andrew Bogut. And he nails the third. So it's Sacramento now. Outside Roy. Pass to Strickland. To the paint, here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Ellis goes in. Redick with a screen on Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Brandon Roy. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
At the line for Dallas.
The first one falls.
2 shots.
And so Monte Ellis nails both of them. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And the foul on Monte Ellis. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Now, here's Roy. He has yet to score. Pass to Jackson. Pocket 6. Over to the wing. Here's Strickland. No good on the triple.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Here's Wang. Guarded by Jackson. Ellis outside. Inside. Here's Podkolzin. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got his 8th assist in the game.
Not as easy as it looks to find your man wide open like that.
Here's Strickland. Pass to Stojakovic. Releases. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Stojakovic has got 4 points now in the quarter. Ellis left side. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's Strickland. He's guarded by Ellis. Strickland passes to Roy. On the wing, Stojakovic. Wang pulls it in.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Redick finds Ellis. Pass to Podkolzin. No good on that one. Good D by Weber. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Roy passes to Strickland. Fires from the wing. And the shot goes in. Strickland's got his second basket of the night. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Okay, Dallas, now stepping onto the court for your entertainment.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Nowitzki's checked in for Podkolzin. Marion comes in for Steve Novak. Stevenson, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Berea's subbed in for Monte Ellis. And the Kings also making a change. Buckner's checked in for Brandon Roy. Stolen by Stojakovic. The tray. It's rebounded by Stevenson. Mavericks shooting in the third quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%.
Much respect for the attitude of Nowitzki. I mean, when he's driving inside, he's powering through the defense and maintaining his concentration through contact.
And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That is his first foul of the game. Sacramento with the ball. Here's Strickland. Weber, the pass to Strickland. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Here's Barea driving inside. The layup missed. The Kings shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Pass to Weber. Five to shoot. Good work defensively by Nowitzki. And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Stevenson outside. Back to Barea from past the arc. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Barea's got 5 now.
Had to get it away, and he did so with confidence. Really good look at his speed of shot.
Here's Strickland. Pass to Weber. Here's Strickland.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Three-pointer. Wang pulls it in. Wang's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 1:46 left to play in the third. Back to Barea. Fires for 3. Another miss by Barea. Sacramento's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Shots good by Strickland.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Here we go. Please give it up.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Bradley's checked in for Wang. George comes in for Nowitzki. And Devin Harris is subbed in for Barea. And then for Sacramento, Leitner comes in for Jackson. And it's Ward in for Peja Stojakovic. Now here is Harris. 22 points for him. Count the basket. Here's Ward. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Weber. Here's Ward. Driving in. It's rebounded by Stevenson. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here is Harris. He's got 24. Good on the bucket. Harris has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Ward. drills the three-pointer.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Here we go. Please give it up for your Dallas Dancers.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Bogut comes in for Bradley. And Villanueva is subbed in for Marion. And the Kings also making a change. Roy's checked in. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the middle. And there's Bogut. That's good on the assist from Harris. 14 points for Andrew Bogut.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Substitution for your Mavericks, number 8.
19 seconds left in the third. To the inside, Villanueva. The layup off target. And so it's Dallas, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Mavericks shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. There's the drive. Stolen by Bibby. And now the fast break. Bibby with the ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
Tough defense is not going to deny Bibby on the aggressive drive. I love his focus.
First free throw is good. And the Mavericks with some changes. Nowitzki's checked in for Villanueva. And Marion subbed in for J.J. Redick. And both free throws good for Bibby. Barea with it. Nowitzki with the screen on Bibby. Here's Barea. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Stevenson, he's checked in for Dallas. And both free throws good for Barea. The Kings shooting around 40% from the floor here. And here's Bibby. Six to shoot. Shoots. Mavericks with the rebound. Nowitzki's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Tries again. Out to Marion. Now Barea. Nowitzki sets a screen for Barea. Back to Marion. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Marion's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to Bibby. Shoots over Barea. Bibby with the bucket.
And from the mid-range, Bibby very consistent. You really can't give him that kind of space.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Barea. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Barea's got 9 points here in the second half.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
It's deflected. Takes it inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Brandon Roy.
At the line for your Mavericks, J.J. Barea.
That free throw good from Barea. Mavericks making a switch here. Villanueva's checked in, and both free throws good for Barea. And here now the Kings. Outside Roy. Pass to Bibby. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Bogut's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Bogut with a screen on Bibby. Here's Barea. Bank shot, no good.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Roy can't hit. Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. From 18 feet away, the putback, Baker. It's good on the putback.
And how about the awareness from Baker on that fast break, finding a path for the finish.
Bogut with a screen on Bibby. Here's Barea. It's tipped. Here's Bibby. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Ellis, who's checked in for J.J. Barea. And the Kings also making a change. Jackson's checked in. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Ellis, that's good. And it's the Kings with the ball. Now, here is Bibby. Pass to Buckner. Jackson with the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one, good. And so Ellis will bring it up for the Mavericks. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Bogut. Ellis with it. And Villanueva has it in the corner. Misses the three.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And he drives in. Pass to Jackson. Here's Roy. It's stolen by Bogut. Three from Stevenson. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Bibby misses. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Bogut with a screen on Bibby. Ellis, the pass to Bogut, and finished off by Bogut.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Now, here is Bibby. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Bibby is an active scorer, one who is skilled at drawing the D's hand.
Mike Bibby, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. A different look for Dallas. Bradley's checked in for Bogut. Nowitzki comes in for Charlie Villanueva. And it's Bell in for Sean Marion. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Down low, here's Nowitzki. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
That size of Nowitzki is tough to guard against, especially when he's got strong inside position.
Now, here is Bibby. And here's Stojakovic. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Stojakovic showing you great focus there, working through that contact to finish the basket.
J.J. Barea is checked in for Ellis. Buckner's checked in for the Kings. Here's Barea. From 11 feet away. And Nowitzki gets it to go down on the assist by Barea. Barea's got his 8th assist in the game. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Jackson, a screen on Barea. Here's Strickland, guarded by Berea. Jackson down low. He's against Nowitzki. Just 2 to shoot. Jackson misses. The Mavericks have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Berea. Here's Nowitzki. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Nowitzki's got 6 in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Jackson misses. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Getting some solid looks for them. To the inside, Nowitzki, and he uses the glass on the layup. Nowitzki's got 30.
Boy, that's a really nice feed by J.J. Berea.
Here's Strickland. Pass to Jackson. Nowitzki with the steal. Pass break, Dallas. 3 from Stevenson. That shot, no good. And for the Kings, they're shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Here's Buckner. He's guarded by Stevenson. Kings moving the ball around. Shots good by Stojakovic.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now, here's Stevenson. Pass to Berea. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Buckner the pass to Weber. Here's Strickland. Stojakovic with the 3. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And how about that quick fire release from Stojakovic? Just a tremendous shooter. The D has to get up on him, even as the pass is coming his way.
3 from Stevenson. It's good. Great play set up by Berea. Berea's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Strickland passes to Buckner. Weber looking around. Looking to get back on track here. And that one is off. Some solid D from Nowitzki. Now Berea. Drives to the hoop. Stevenson outside. Back to Berea. Stevenson trying to free himself up. Pass to Strickland. And here's Jackson. He's defended by Nowitzki. Jackson misses.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now, here is Bell.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
5 on the clock. Pass to Berea from the top of the key. And yes, it's good. Berea's got 8 points in the quarter.
Sees his teammate, delivers an accurate pass. Excellent teamwork.
Weber outside. Here's Strickland. Some solid D from Nowitzki. And it's Berea with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Stevenson. 1:29 left here in the 4th quarter. Berea with a wide open look. Another miss by Berea. The Kings shooting only 35% in the 4th quarter. The offense looking a little rickety.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Dallas.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
Still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Devin Harris.
I thought his active hands were a big help. I mean, he took some chances on defense, and his gambles paid off. He got a bunch of steals.
Elbow shot is on the way. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so here's Sacramento. The Mavericks making the shot. Now, here is Bibby. With the step back, Stojakovic kicks to Weber, fires the 3, and Peja Stojakovic hits from deep.
And Stojakovic can hurt you from all areas of the floor, which is what makes this guy so dangerous.
Harris outside. And he lobs it up. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.